The main method that we've been using, it's not the only method, but the main method that we've been using is when solving an exponential equation, we take the log of both sides. So how do I know it's an exponential equation? The x is in the exponent. Why do I take the log or natural log of both sides? Because you have a log law that allows you to bring an exponent out in front. That log law says you can bring the exponent out in front only if it's exponent to the whole thing inside the log. We have to be careful, sometimes it is not. Okay? So my next step here is I have log of 12 equals x log of 4. And I can get the x by itself by doing log of 12 divided by log of 4. And these are almost exclusively on the calculator part, because they want you to round to 3 decimal places. So I go log of 12 divide by log of 4. And I get an answer of 1.79. And then afterwards, I can always check, because my original question was 4 to the power, and I can go take my answer there and put it in. If this is equal to 12, yes. If it's equal to 12, then I know that I've done it right. And I can write 1.792 as my answer. Yes.
It says to the nearest.
Oh, it says to the nearest hundred. Right? At the very beginning of the year, I told you how important it was when you were done the question to reread it. And I didn't reread my question when I was done. I just went on autopilot. And I did 3 decimal places because that's what your exam. But always when you're done a question, you should, especially on an exam. Right? This just adds to the number of mistakes I've done today. So, is this a I might be, I feel like you're washed. This is a record-breaking day.
Oh my god.
It's because you have your jacket off.
It's too warm in here today. 1.79. Perfect. Okay. Now, the next one has an x in the exponent. If you took the log of both sides, it would not be wrong to do that as a first step. However, if you can make your equation more simple, do it. In this one, can you see that you could divide both sides by 3? If I divide both sides by 3, 36 divided by 3 is 12. And the other side no longer has the 3 in front. I would recommend simplifying that if possible. If not, you still can use the log laws. You just have to do the adding one first before you could bring the exponent out in front. So not bad, but it could cause some issues. Now I can take the log. This time, just to mix things up, I'm going to take the natural log of both sides. And when I take the natural log of this side, this exponent is to the entire thing, which means it can come out in front. And when that comes out in front, because it's more than one thing, I have to put brackets there. Natural log of 2 is a number. You're allowed to distribute numbers. The reason I say it that way,
all students that participated in Skills Manitoba this year, we have our lunch ready for you, and it's in Mr. Yak's room, so you can come on down even right now. See you soon. Bye.
unless you're in math should wait for me. And I want to solve for x, so I'm going to put all the things without x's on one side. Opposite of multiplying is dividing, so I divide both sides by natural log of 2. I have a fraction button on my calculator, which lets me write natural log of 12 minus natural log of 2. If I don't use that fraction button, I would need an extra set of brackets on the top to make sure my calculator has the whole thing on top when I'm dividing. Okay? So make sure you're doing questions you're actually getting to the end and checking your answers. 5.84. Oh, this one's mean. This one was designed, I could have made an easy mistake here twice, but I'm not, because this said, I remember it said round to the nearest hundredth, right? So my calculator said 2.58. I'll write that down. If I had done 3 decimal places, do you see that I would have written 2.585? And then if I had reread the question and went, oh, nearest 100th, and I rounded again, I would have got 2.59, and I still would have lost a half mark for rounding. Sneaky. This is called the double rounding error, where you round once, and then you use your rounded answer to round again. And you can always make things bigger that way if you want. Right? Okay, so what I wanted to point out here is a little thing that's careful. Students often see something like this and want to do this. It makes sense because your brain says, I'm so good at distributing. Why can't I just write natural log of x plus 1 is natural log of x plus natural log of 1? Right? Didn't you just do that right here, Mr. JR? No, these are slightly different. Here, I distributed natural log of 2, which if you type into your calculator is a number. Probably something stupid like 0.102 or something. If you distributed that decimal, you could do that because it's a number. But ln by itself is a function. It's not a number there. It's just ln. And there is no log law for adding inside a logarithm. You have a log law for multiplying inside, a log law for dividing, and a log law if you have an exponent inside. But no log laws for adding or subtracting. You cannot make up log laws. You make up a log law, I stop marking and say, up till now you've got 0.5. So this question out of 85, you get 0.5 marks. There are no questions out of 85. But be careful with that. You can distribute a number, you cannot distribute a function. And right now, ln by itself is not a number. So I just want to point that out. Oh wait, we are not going to get to the extra notes. But we can start part C because it's a good one to remember. We'll take the natural log of both sides. Oh, I'm just curious. Did I get the last one right? 3 times 2 to the x plus 1. Go back to my calculator. 3 times 2 to the exponent of that answer plus 1. It's 36. Yes! I got it right.
So why are you like switching between log and natural log?
Because it does, when you take the log of both sides, you can take the log of both sides with any base you want. On your calculator, every calculator has the log button. Every calculator has the ln, the natural log button. So you're allowed to do both, and they work exactly the same. You could take, if you wanted to, oh now we're down. You could take log base 1,457,813 of both sides. It would be super annoying because you always have to write down 1,417,813 each time. I don't know if I said the same number twice now. But there's no button for that on your calculator then, so that wouldn't. If you want more practice with these, you can circle questions 7, 8, 10, 12. I'm gone again today for badminton, so I won't be here at lunch.